I want to complain.
You want to complain? Look at this shirt. I've only had it a week and the seams are already starting to fall apart. My socks keep popping down. Can you believe I paid $20 for this haircut? I've got this terrible headache, my carpal tunnel's acting up, and I can feel my elbow. I thought you weren't supposed to be able to feel your elbow. What if I bump it on something? Now it's gonna hurt. And don't even get me started on people who drive through sewing.
Excuse me, is this the complaint department?
That's what the sign says, which reminds me, one of the most irritating things is when people can't see the obvious. I mean, there's a desk with a sign stating that this is indeed the complaint department. There are literally dozens of complaints spewing out of my mouth, and people still ask, is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm supposed to complain to you.
It's a joke, you know? Someone comes into the complaint department expecting to complain about something, then has all these complaints thrown at them, the tables are turned sort of thing.
Oh, I see. Very good. That's actually pretty funny.
Most people don't think so.
Well, complaints are usually attached to emotion, so you probably catch them off guard.
Anger.
What?
Anger is the only emotion attached to complaints.
What about frustration?
A relative of anger.
A relative?
Annoyance, irritation, fury, rage, antagonism, resentment, ire, wrath, and frustration. All relatives of anger. No matter how you slice it, people are mad.
We have a right to be mad. Take my complaint, for example.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Well, I don't
Could
think,
you watch the complaint department for me while I go get a Diet Pepsi?
but I don't work here.
There's nothing to it. You just sit behind his desk and listen to complaints.
But I wouldn't know what to do.
Wait a minute. You're great with people.
I am,
Sure, you were great with me.
but I can't be in charge of an entire department.
The sign says complaint department, but what I really just mean is this desk. Thank you so much. I'll be back in a jiff.
Is there a form we fill out or anything?
Excuse me, is this the complaint department?
No, it isn't.
What that sign says, complaint department.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I meant to say yes. See, my shirt's only a week old and the seams are already falling apart.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I wish to register a complaint.
Okay. What seems to be the problem?
This right here is the problem.
Is that goo?
No, it is not goo. They changed my favorite cookie, and after years and years of creating, producing, and selling the perfect cookie, they changed it, and I do not like the change.
It looks like goo.
It is not goo. It is part of the changed cookie I do not like.
That doesn't look like a cookie.
I told you, it's not the cookie, it's part of the cookie.
Oh, the part of the cookie you don't like.
Exactly.
May I ask what kind of cookie it is?
I don't know what kind of cookie it is now that they've changed it, but it used to be the perfect blend between the rudimentary flavors. Two delightfully crunchy and perfectly corpulent chocolate discs, starting with wondrous vanilla cream icing, creating a sandwich-style confectionery with the impeccable aptitude for immersing in a bovine liquid refreshment.
An Oreo!
In a nutshell, and as everyone knows, the Oreo used to have the perfect cookie-to-cream ratio at 71% cookie to 29% cream, creating a piquancy of residents of recompense after one's ultimate demise.
Heavenly flavor.
Exactly. Now, the ratio of cream has changed from 29% to 58%. I've had to scrape off half the frosting just to enjoy my beloved cookie.
29 to 58? Oh, I see. You bought the double stuff.
Double stuffed?
Yeah, they came out with double stuffed Oreos. That was several years ago. But you can still get the regular kind.
Can?
Yeah, there are other flavors too. Just read the package. Golden vanilla, Neapolitan, mint, birthday cake, banana split, peanut butter, and of course, double stuffed.
I guess I should have read the package. What am I going to do with all this extra icing?
Save it. Maybe it'll come out with just perfectly corpulent chocolate disc flavor.
Would that be something?
Hey, can you do me a favor? Could you watch the complaint department for just a sec? All I have is study cream. I'll be right back.
No, I won't.
You just answered. Excuse me? I got a brand new 74-inch high-definition flat-screen TV from you not a week ago, and now it's not working.
You didn't buy it from me.
Well, not specifically you, but from your company, and I want to know what you're going to do about it.
Well, let's see. I'm sure there's something. Ah, here it is. Television complaint form. Let's go down the list and see if we can rectify the problem.
Fine. And sorry about the insult earlier when I came in. Sometimes I just get carried away.
Apology accepted. Number one, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I was watching my favorite TV show, World's dumbest imbeciles. When all of a sudden the screen went dark.
Dark. Oh, here it is. Was there a number on the screen? Like a channel number or a cable provider logo?
No. No number, no logo, no picture whatsoever.
Let's see. Did you try the on button?
Of course I tried the on button. That's the first thing I tried. Then I tried every other button. Still nothing.
Did you check the cables connected to the back of the TV?
That's the next thing I did. I checked every cable on the back of the TV, and there's a lot of them. I got cables going to the cable box, cables going to the DVD player, cables going to my kid's gaming system, cables going to the modem, but I made sure everyone was secure. Then I tried the on button again, the on button on the TV, and the on button on the remote. Still nothing.
Next, there's a big thick cord on the back of the TV that needs to be plugged into the wall. Did you make sure it's plugged in?
See, the problem with that is the TV's on top of the dresser, and the cord's plugged in behind the dresser, and the dresser is really close to the wall.
How close?
3 or 4 inches away from the wall.
That should be enough space for you to look behind it and at least see if it's plugged in.
Normally, yes, but it's really dark back there right now.
Why is it dark?
The lights are off.
Why don't you just turn on the lights?
Because right now on our side of town there's a power outage.
I see. You still have the original packaging the TV came in.
I always keep the boxes.
Here's what I want you to do. Pack up the TV in the original packaging and bring it back to the store.
It's that bad, huh?
I'm afraid so. When you bring it back, we'll ask you why you're returning it. Tell them that there's nothing wrong with the TV. It's just that you're too stupid to own a television.
I am?
Most definitely. But you're actually perfect for this job. Could you watch the complaint department for me for just a second? I'll be right back.
Sure. Something ever good on anyway.
Hello? Is there anyone there? Hello? Hello?
Roar!
Oh, how awful!
Roar, 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 roar!
Oh! I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
Oh, good. You know, for a moment there, I thought you were, quite mad.
No. Just expecting someone else. Can I help you?
This is the complaint department, right?
That's what the sign says. Can I help you?
Yes, I came in to complain about... I'm sorry. It's just that, who are you expecting?
I'm sorry?
That mask. You expect him to jump out at someone. Who is it?
Oh, it's private. You wouldn't know the person anyway.
I might. And that message doesn't really seem that private. Who is it?
That is between the person whose name I'm not mentioning and the complaint department. It's a private message for that person and that person only. Can I help you?
Yes, but I think I want to complain to someone else.
I assure you, I'm perfectly capable with assisting you with whatever your grievance might be.
No, I find you rude and very annoying.
Fine, I'll find another associate.
No! You're the same person! You just put on a hat and grew a beard.
No, I didn't. I'm a completely different person.
No, I don't want you. You're terrible.
I suppose you could do better.
A slug could do better.
A slug? Fine. Bring it.
Hey, just where do you think you're going?
Excuse me? Is this the complaint department?
Yes, but I'm afraid the attendant has, oh. Perhaps I can help
Oh great, because I'm at my wit's end and I just don't know what to do.
What seems to be the problem?
I think my husband is going deaf.
Oh dear, that is a problem. What makes you think he's losing his hearing?
He doesn't answer me half the time. I have to call him several times before I get any response. And it seems like the only time he can hear me is when we're face to face and he can see my lips move.
I see. Let's try an experiment. Do you both have mobile phones?
Yes, I make sure he has his set to ring and vibrate to make sure he answers.
Here's what I want you to do. Call him, and when he picks up, I want you to speak softly. If you don't get any answer, speak a little louder. And if you still don't get an answer, speak a little louder and so on until you do finally get a response.
Sounds reasonable. It's ringing. He answers. Hello, honey? No answer. Hello, sweetheart? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Darling, are you there? Nope, complete silence. If he can't see my lips move, he can't hear me.
May I see the phone?
Absolutely. I'd like to have another witness so I can convince him to go in for a hearing test.
Hello? Oh, hi, yes. Yes, she's right here. I'll let her know. Okay, bye-bye.
He could hear you?
Yes, he could.
What'd he say?
He said that he answered you 3 times and wants to know what you want.
Oh.
Also says that you always do that to him.
Oh, I wonder what that means.
Hey, could you watch the complaint department for me for just a sec? Thanks, I'll be right back.
So, what do you think I should...
I'd like to register a complaint.
Oh, hello.
I'd like to register a complaint.
I'm afraid there's no one here to complain to at the moment.
You're here, aren't you?
Yes, but... Well, what is your complaint?
My bill is wrong.
Let me take a look. Seems to be in order.
No, look at the price of the cheese.
Ah, here it is. Jarlsberg. That's good cheese.
Yes, but they charged me the wrong price.
Let's see. They charged you $8.59 a pound. An excellent bargain for such high quality cheese.
Exactly, but sign next to the cheese said $10.43 per pound, so they charged me the wrong price.
But they only charged you $8.59 a pound. I don't think they were trying to swindle you.
Nevertheless, it is still incorrect.
Ah, I think I found the problem. See here in the paper? Starting today, Jarlsberg cheese is on sale for $8.59 a pound. They simply haven't changed their sign yet, but the official price this week is $8.59 a pound.
That may be, but sign next to the cheese said $10.43 per pound. I demand a correction.
Well, the customer is always right. You bought 2 pounds of cheese and paid $17.18, and the old price was $10.43 times 2, which is $20.86, for a difference of $3.68. So you owe an additional $3.68.
What about sales tax?
Times 0.06 equals 22 cents, for a grand total of $3.88.
What about the cost of plastic wrapping around the cheese?
That's already included in the cost of the cheese. But I can see you're insistent. So 2.5 cents for that.
The Jarlsberg name sticker?
3/4 cent for that.
The nutritional information label?
0.25 cents for that.
Cow fluctuant reduction injections? You didn't think about those, did you?
No, we're trying to keep that a secret. Another 8.5 cents.
And to compensate for you and your time?
98 cents.
Is there tax on your time?
No tax on customer service.
Thank goodness. At least there's a bright spot. It seems like there's such a surcharge for everything these days. So how much is the damage?
$4.98.
I'm afraid I don't have any money.
That's okay. You can work it off in the complaint department for the next 2 minutes.
Is this the complaint department?
At least for the next minute.
I've been trying to call the Army Surplus store for the past 2 days now. And the line, it seems to be disconnected.
What number did you call?
I wrote it down on my hand. 0900-1700.
That doesn't sound like a real phone number.
I wrote it down exactly as they had it on the door.
Was it on a sign just under the word open?
Why, yes. And that's another thing. The sign said open, but the door was locked.
That's their operating hours. It's a military time. They're open from 900 to 1700 hours.
What time is 1700 hours?
5.
O'clock?
Yes.
Is that Eastern or Pacific time?
Yes, it is.
I can't call anyway. My phone, it seems to be damaged.
It looks like it's just turned off.
How do I turn it on?
Just push any button.
That's what everybody keeps telling me, but there isn't one.
I can see several buttons from here.
Yes, there's a volume button, a home button, a settings button, and a back button. But believe me, I've looked at every square millimeter of this phone, and there's no any button.
Allow me. There seems to be water damage.
I don't see how that's possible. I've kept it in this jacket pocket for only 2 washings.
You washed your jacket with the phone in the pocket.
Yes, but as you can see, the tags clearly state the pockets are waterproof.
I've done my time. Good luck with that.
So I just wait here then?
Is this where you complain about my parents?
Well, if you want to.
Good, because they're a real pain in the butt.
Is that so? Are they super old and senile and you have to take care of them?
No, they set all these rules. You have to follow them or there'll be consequences.
Consequences. Nasty things those are.
Tell me about it. But get this, my dad thinks they're good consequences.
Good consequences? Like what?
Take the other day, for example. I want some cake, so instead of just baking one, my mom shows me the instructions on the back of the cake mix box. It says here, follow these instructions. But because of where oven heats and the climate we live in, cook your cake in 7 minutes less than what says so on the box.
And did you?
Oh yeah, she made me do it all by myself. She just stood there and answered a few questions.
Was she right about the 7 minutes?
Yeah, it turned out extremely moist and delicious. My dad goes, great work. This is a delightful consequence of following the instructions.
A strange way to put it, but I do suppose that is a good consequence.
But then comes a bad consequence. In order to make the cake, I had to dirty several dishes, pans, and utensils.
Naturally.
Get this, they make me do the dishes.
So you're like the little red hen,
Exactly. I had to make the cake and do all the cleanup.
and you just want to eat all the fruits of your labor?
Oh no, they're diabetic. They couldn't have any.
I see. And did you purchase the cake mix?
Of course not. My parents buy all the food.
But they don't eat cake.
No, but I do.
So let me get this straight. Basically, you want your parents to buy your food, fix your food, and clean up the mess while you just eat the food.
Finally, someone gets it. Why don't my parents get it?
Oh, they get it. Will you help this person?
Me? You want me to?
Yeah, you'll be great. You can do it. I'll be right back.
What is it?
My arm hurts.
I'm not a doctor. No.
I'm sick of doctors. I fell out of a tree.
I need to see the other arm
Why?
because it's injured.
No, this is the arm that hurts.
Then why does that one have all those bandages?
To stop the blood.
So it is hurt.
No, this is the arm that hurts.
Clearly, that one has multiple wounds, and this one looks perfectly fine. It says it's great for an active need to see psychiatrists.
I'm sorry. I should have explained. A very long time ago, this arm suffered a very rare nerve injury, which resulted in a complete lack of this arm's ability to feel anything.
Really? Never heard of that.
It's extremely rare. It's sort of like an extreme case of carpet tunnel. It's true. Watch this.
Oh my yes, thank you for that. I believe you.
Here, you. Have a bite.
It's not necessary.
Then I'll just give it a good karate chop. Hi, yeah!
No, you'll get blood everywhere.
Sorry, sometimes I just get a little carried away.
So, if this isn't the one that hurts, then how'd you all those solutions?
Well, all these ones on my fingers, I got while chopping onions. That always happens. This one, I got from one of those jacket strips or tear saran wrap up with. This one, well, I got from a pincushion. This one's more of a burn. Believe it or not, I got this one from a whack-a-mole machine at Chuck E. Cheese's.
May I take a look? That's a gaping wound. You need to go to the hospital.
But it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't matter. If you don't get that sewn up, you'll lose more blood, you'll have more nerve damage, and you could lose your arm or worse.
But it doesn't hurt.
Pain is an indicator there's something wrong. You don't have that indicator, but believe me, there's something wrong. I'm going to get help.
But this is the arm that hurts. Excuse me, you just stole that.
Oh, sorry.
Do you need a letter opener or something?
Oh no, letter openers are for wimps who can't just rip open an envelope with their bare hands.
Very good. Now it's your, excuse me, you just stole it again.
Oh, sorry.
Can I help you?
I'm bored.
Is that why you keep stealing?
Oh no, that started a long time ago when I was little. I stole all my best friend's toys. Bobby Richmond.
Do you realize that stealing hurts other people?
Oh yeah, for sure. When I first stole Bobby's toys, he cried and cried, and I pretended I didn't know a thing about it. But I felt terrible. It just ate me up inside. But I was too scared to confess, so instead of returning it, I just stole more.
That's awful.
I know, but after a while, I stopped feeling guilty. You know, I became a full-time thief. I mean, I know it hurts people, but I just don't seem to care.
You just can't help yourself, can you?
Nope. I'm here.
Dad, oh, thanks. Is that why you keep stealing? Well,
Oh no, it's not.
would you keep saying that? Well, why are you so bored?
Oh man, well, the movies make the life of a thief look so glamorous, but in reality, it's boring.
It doesn't seem like it would be boring. The thrill of planning the heist, the excitement of anticipating the moment, the exhilaration of the risk of being caught, the adventure of getting away with it, and the pleasure of your loot.
I see you watch movies too, but to be perfectly honest, I don't feel anything. No thrill, no excitement, no exhilaration, no adventure, and certainly no pleasure. I wish I could go back to when I was that stupid kid and feel the guilt of stealing Bobby's toys again.
You want to feel guilt?
It's better than nothing.
I just realized something. You have the same condition as my arm, just on the inside. I'll be right back.
What's this?
Oh, the lemonade stand. Go ahead.
Not bad. A bit weak.
Exactly. It's a bit weak.
Again?
If you please.
Tastes the same. A bit weak.
Unbelievable. But you got lemonade that tastes like that?
No, at least not twice.
Me either.
Again.
If you please.
Tastes the same. A bit weak.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but notice that you keep mixing the same amount of water with the same amount of lemonade powder.
2 scoops. That's what it says on the package.
Perhaps the people who came up with the portions were envisioning a smaller cup.
The instructions don't say anything about that.
Well, maybe not, but you can't just keep doing the exact
Look,
same.
is this a complaint department or not?
That's what the sign says.
Then help me with my complaint.
Use the same amount of water,
Of course.
2 scoops of lemonade powder.
No more, no less.
It's gonna be too watery.
Even though I used the exact same ingredients, this time I expect a different result. Down the hatch.
Tastes the same. A bit weak.
Ugh, I'm a failure.
Well, you can't just keep doing the exact same thing over and over again and expect a different result each time.
The people in Washington do.
Listen up. I gotta take care of something real quick. Do you think you could watch the complaint department
gotta help me. I have this song stuck in my head and it won't get out. I can't sleep, I can't work, I can't do anything. It won't stop.
Isn't that how Beethoven went insane?
Beethoven didn't go insane.
Sure he did. Jason Beethoven, he lived down the street from me. There was a heavy metal screamo song called Chicken with His Head Cut Off, but he only heard it played by the banjo. Couldn't get out of his head. They had to take away in a straitjacket.
This is the complaint department, isn't it?
That's what the sign says, among other things.
You're not being very helpful. I'm desperate. I need to sleep. The song keeps playing and playing over and over again.
Sorry. Have you tried any bananas?
Yes, they only pop up in the song.
May I ask what song is running through your head?
Old MacDonald.
You don't mean Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
And on that farm he had a banana, E-I-E-I-O.
Oh dear, that's awful. Have you tried counting sheep?
With a baa-baa here and a baa-baa there.
So everything you try ends up in the song? This is worse than Chicken with His Head Cut Off.
Here a balk, there a balk, everywhere a balk, balk. Help me!
Here, drink this.
Not bad. It's a bit weak. With a weak here and a weak there.
That's an obnoxious song. Sing something else. Here, sing with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows.
Here glow, there glow, everywhere glow, glow. Old Nick Rudolph had a farm. What?
See? It's impossible!
I hate that song. Let's sing something else. Hey Jude by the Beatles. Ready, go. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I. What? No, this can't be.
Do Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. Ready, go.
And on that farm he had a shake. E-I-E-I.
No.
Do When the Saints Go Marching In. Go.
With a march here and a march there.
What?
No.
Let me out of here.
Is this the complaint department?
That's what the sign says. You got me right?
I most certainly do. This morning, I woke up to absolute silence. Usually, Mrs. Wallenby's dog is yapping at the wee hours of the morning, waking up me and the whole neighborhood. I mean, who gets up before 9 a.m.? And it's one of those little annoying dogs from those high whiny barks. But this morning, there was nothing.
So you were able to sleep in?
I hardly call 10 a.m. sleeping in. And while I go out to get the paper, which is usually thrown into my rose bushes, but it's sitting right on my doorstep. I'd have to put my slippers on to go get it.
So that was a good thing.
What do you think? But while I'm getting the paper, I noticed that the neighbors across the street had taken down their pool.
Swimming pool?
Yes, they had this little 2-foot blow-up swimming pool out in their front yard, but they have no fence, and the city ordinance clearly states that any pool over 18 inches high must be enclosed by a 6-foot fence. I've called the city several times to report the violation, but they would never do anything about it.
But the pool is gone now.
Yes, I was going to call the city again today to complain, but now there's no sense. But that's not all. For lunch, I decided I would go to Taco Bell.
You don't seem like the kind of person who frequents the Bell.
No, but I do like fried chicken. And one time, when I went to my favorite chicken place, they combined it with a Taco Bell. So I tried their menu options and I was hooked. The problem was that they always got my order wrong. Not enough cheese on my taco, too much whiz in your Diet Pepsi, crunchy tortillas for my burrito. I mean, what are the odds they would get it wrong every time? But today, everything was perfect.
So the Bell came through for you.
That's not all. The doctor called and said my cholesterol plummeted, and I don't need to take those pills anymore. My financial portfolio went from weak to strong, my taxes went down, and on the way over here, all the traffic lights were green.
Let me get this straight. You came here to complain about having nothing to complain.
I don't know why I'm here. I just like this place. The desk is very nice, and the sign is so pretty.
You like the sign?
It's my favorite sign.
Well, then I'm afraid you're all out of excuses.
Excuses for what?
How would you like to run the complaint department?
Me?
It'll only be for a few minutes until I get back.
Yes, I'll do it.
All right, here's what you do.
I know what to do. Get going. I got it covered. Everything will be fine. Just get out of here and let me do it. Welcome to the complaints department. Can I help you?
Yes. No.
Wait. You came here for something. You might as well lay it on me.
Actually, I work in another complaint department across town. Today's my day off.
Oh, fellow complaint receptacle. Let me ask you a question. Do you get sick of all the people who come in here and complain about the stupidest things?
Yes, that's why I'm here. For example, I had this lady come in yesterday to complain that every morning her husband wakes up, stretches his arms, and says, I slept like a baby.
What's wrong with that?
That's what I asked her. So she says he doesn't remember when we had babies. They don't sleep that well.
So what did you say?
I told her to just be grateful that he doesn't wake up crying every 2 hours with a load in his pants.
A very good point.
I thought so, and then she marches out all angry. And then there's this guy that comes in with one of those sticky fly straps wrapped all around his head and he can't get it off. I mean, is it me?
Is it I?
What?
I believe the proper grammatical form of that question would be, is it I?
What if you added the word just into it? Is it just me? I mean, people say that all the time. And I've never heard anyone say, is it just I?
You're right. That does sound weird. Let's see. Use I for the subject of the sentence, like I'm listening to complaints, and me for the object of the sentence, like this person is complaining to me.
Yes, you wouldn't say this person is complaining to I.
So is I the subject of the question?
Is it I or is it the subject of the question?
Well, no matter. Whether it's is it me or is it I, it's a rather good question.
I wish people would ask him when he came into my complaints department.
Wouldn't that be something? It might change the whole way we do things around here. Might even change the world.
Come to think of it, we better not spread that around. If that ever happened, we'd be out of jobs.
Right. Mom's the word. Hey, you're an experienced complaint taker. I was wondering if you could do me a favor.
Sure, sure, what is it?
Could you? Wait. Maybe it's me.
No, you're right, is it I?
No, I mean the problem. Maybe the problem is me.
What problem?
You know, never mind. I was going to ask you to watch the complaint department for me, but I went off and took a break. But I think I'll stay. Yes, I'll stay at my post.
It's not actually my day off. I asked someone to watch the it's not actually my, it's not actually my day off. I asked someone to watch the complaint department for me while I came here. I can't believe I couldn't see before. It is me, or I've got to get back. See ya.
Have a nice day.
Here you go.
This certificate grants the holder to be happy for the rest of the day. Really?
No more excuses.
Thank you. But what about tomorrow?
Worry about that when you come to it.
I've got it. Sing with me.
Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a dance, E-I-E-I-O, with a grumble here and a mumble there, here moan, there groan, everywhere murmurs of old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Well,
It's gone. It's completely gone.
we just needed to finish the song.
This is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Lemonade, am I right? Down the hatch.
It's wonderful. You doubled the amount of lemonade mix. Brilliant. Wait till my customers taste this flavor explosion.
What?
You know what? my revolution's phone number. You gotta start somewhere.
You're right. Thank you.
There's more. I called paramedics. They're waiting for you outside.
Will they do something for the pain in my arm?
I hope not. You need that pain, but they're going to fix both your arms.
Excellent, thank you.
I found the solution to your problem.
And how is ping pong supposed to get my parents to bake my cake and clean my dishes?
I'll show you. Put both your hands on your desk. Very good.
If you're going to tell me that I need to get a low entry job, just let me tell you what I told my parents. I went to college. I got an associate's degree in female Klingon studies, and I'm not going to work in assembly line.
Here's something your family and parents forgot to tell you. You're self-aggrandizing, pompous parasite who thinks the principles of responsibility and consequences apply to everyone but you. So now it's time to grow up and stop acting like a baby.
I hate you! You ruined my life!
The complaint department for me. How'd it go?
Pretty good. Hey, what time does the complaint department close?
6.
O'clock?
Yes, 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll be back then.
Why? It'll be closed.
Bye.
I'd say it's worth something to go. Hey, what do you got there? Creamy Marty from the deli? It's on sale. Here, try bite.
It's wonderful. I must purchase some. I hope they've updated their sales signs. Or I'll be back.
I know you will. Here you go. Put these in your ears and see if your husband answers you now. They're only temporary though, so you'll still need to see a doctor. Of course. Do you think all this time the problem is me? Or is it I? Either one works. Oh, my husband is calling me. Really? I didn't hear your phone ring. He's out in the hall searching for me. I better go. Thank you. Rah! Oh, how awful! No, I already told you. I want to complain to someone else.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm extremely sorry. I thought you were someone else.
I'm definitely not someone else. In fact, I'm an entirely different person.
I see. I guess the problem wasn't someone else after all. Good day. I have good news. The power's back on in your neighborhood.
So I'll be able to see behind the dresser to make sure the big cord is plugged in.
Actually, you won't have to. Your TV should work perfectly fine now.
Why? Because the power came back? Oh, suddenly I feel very humiliated.
That's the first step to recovery.
Hey, I gotta know when the clock stopped running!
Now what am I supposed to do with you?
I have the answer. Take a look.
It's a bag full of empty House of Oreos.
Yeah. Now you can spread your icing back on these cookies in just the right proportions.
Excellent. But what happened to all the icing from these cookies? I better get going.
I think that's for the best.
I've got a lot of cookies to repair.
Hey, do you want this? I guess not.
I'm back.
Oh, hi. I see you got your drink.
I got you one too.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that.
It's the least I could do. So, how did everything go?
Fairly well, I suppose. I learned a lot about people.
Let me guess. It's easy to see the solution to someone else's complaint, but when it comes to our own problems.
Well, yeah, that's one thing, but in the bigger picture.
Hey, I just realized something. You never got to tell me your complaint.
Actually, I don't need to.
No, you came in here for a reason, and if you were kind enough to do me a good turn. The least I can do is hear your complaint.
Well, now that I had time to think about it, it was I.
It was me.
You had nothing to do with it.
No, I mean the proper way to say it is, it was me.
Are you sure? It was me, it was I. Is it me, is it I? I can't tell which one sounds better. But the phrase, is it I, is a good question.
I believe I've heard it put that way before. Somewhere important, I believe.
No matter. Either way, it's a good question and I shall ask it frequently. It has caused me to look inward. Thank you for the experience and the refreshment.